PushMowerRepair.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair a ignition coil in a Victor lawnmower. These are the tools that you're going to need. Replacement ignition coil, 2 drawer pullers, flathead screwdriver, and it's optional but a wire brush attachment for your drill or just a wire brush. So this is the old ignition coil that we've already removed from the Victor lawnmower. If you need to know how to do that, there should be a link on the screen that you can click to for one of our other videos. Now we need to remove this metal piece out of the ignition coil because we need that to install the new one. For us to do that, there's a tab on this side that you can lift up with the flathead screwdriver, and then there's usually another tab on this side as well, but for us it's snapped off or it's missing. So once you've done that, you can try and push it out, but we found that's easy with the 2 drawer pullers if you've got some. Just put them in place. You can see there it's pushing the metal piece out so that we can use it for the newer parts. This tab was separate from the ignition coil when we removed it, so make sure that you don't lose it. Alright, so now we've got this piece out of the ignition coil, we're going to take the opportunity to give it a bit of a clean. To do that, we're using a wire brush attachment for a drill. Notice the direction of the metal pieces that are clamped together. If you drill this way rather than this way, you could risk separating these pieces and breaking this part of the ignition coil. Now you can see that we've given it a good clean. It's looking a lot better than it was before. Again, I'll just point out that you don't necessarily have to clean it, but if you've got it off, then it's a good opportunity to. And if you're not concerned about breaking it, you might as well. So now we need to assemble it with the new ignition coil that we have here. So now we're going to get that clip that we pointed out before. That goes underneath. So there's this gold clip on top. This clip goes underneath. Again, ours was snapped, so you probably have got a tab that will need to be flat. So just position it underneath, then flip it over, get your ignition coil, and that needs to go so that this part is in the right position. And just push it all in place. So once that's in position, grab a screwdriver, bend that tab back in place so that it holds the ignition coil where it is. And again, if you've got this tab on the bottom, do the same thing there. Now that all the tabs are up, we need to connect the ignition wire. That goes into this hole. I don't know if it's clear on the video, but there is a screw inside of there. So you get your wire, place it in position, and then turn it clockwise until it gets nice and tight, and it won't come out. Like there for us. And then that's your new ignition coil all ready to go.